Alright. So here we are. We're going to go ahead and go into Hour of Devastation Draft 2. We'll see if we can learn a little bit more about how the AI does its pick ordering. If not, we'll see what we get. You know, let's give it a rundown. I'm still going to, I guess I'll keep spending the gold on this. I have no idea what's more worthwhile. Oh, God. 150 a pack. Whatever. I'm not doing math. Alright. This is the wrong... Refuse to cooperate. These skeletons really, really want your cooperation. Doomfall. I like Doomfall a lot. This is a good edict. Dune Diviner. Sifter Worm. This is like the fakest Palaka worm there is. Scry 3, revealed top card of your library, game life, field last card, CMC. Kindled Fury has like no weakness. Aerial Guide. Aerial Guide is one of the white commons, except for it's a 1-3 rather than a 2-2 in Dominaria. It's really strong there. Granitic Titan. Ooh, Ambuscade. Ambuscade's real good. This is Crocodile fighting, but it's one-sided. I'm thinking between Doomfall and Sifter Worm. Those are my two. Doomfall being like good removal. Sifter Worm being like just I am going big and going home with big. And that's reasonable. And then there's also Ambuscade, which is, again, one-sided fight, which is a really good place to be. So yeah, what is... Okay, I need to actually read what the hell Refuse to Cooperate does. I don't remember this card at all. Deals damage to target, spells controlling, spells CMC, copy, target instant or sorcery. Oh, that's really poor. Heard the AI only drafts their colors and attempts to make their deck based more or less on them. Yes. We got a... the last draft we did, we got that Bolus to table because nobody considered 3-color to be a powerful thing to do. So... Now let's go with Ambuscade. No? Can we not? Did the client crash? I think the client crashed. No, the client didn't crash. Okay, sure. Alright, Sandblast, Chandra's Defeat, 5 damage to red creature, red planeswalker. Supreme Will's quite good on summon proper. Ooh, Naga Sidewinder Naga? I like Sidewinder Naga a lot. And that'd be more green to go in on. Thorn to Moloch also is a really good ambuscade target, because it first strikes. We have Sandblast as well as like a good removal spell. So those are all really good. So yeah, I think I like Sandblast, I like Naga. I like Thorn and Moloch, but that's not the pick. This card is not as good as like I want it to be, not in this format. Like there's not as many like things I'd like for it. It is a cool card, but and I like Prowess a lot. And it's just not the card. What's Naga? Hour of Revelation, eh? Yeah, I'll take Wrath of God. Guess I should have went with that Sandblast. Yeah. It's Wrath of God. Oasis, Solitary Camel, Life Goes On. Let's pick up the Oasis. I like the Sidewinder Armor too, but I need a desert for him. Overcome? That's what we call... It's worse than Overrun, but it's still Overrun, so... Haven of Enduring Hope, Frilled Sandwalla, Beneath the Sands, Desert of the True. Oh, we get another Naga or another Camel. I like the Naga more than I like the Camel. Crook. Amulet's good, too. Hey, there's Sandblast. That feels good. Moloch. Fraying Sanity. At the beginning of each player's end step, enchanted player puts the top X cards in the library into the graveyard, where X is the number of cards put in the graveyard from anywhere that turn. So yeah, we're going to pick the Steadfast Sentinel here. There's Refuse back. This is our pack back. This is good. We see Dune Diviner and Steadfast Sentinel here. Pick up Camel. I guess I'll pick Oketra's Last Mercy. Hey, I actually like Frilled Sandwalla. Alright, so let's get some of these cards out of here. Yep, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Oketra's Last Mercy is not fine. Oh. A rare in my 2 colors, you say? I guess... I don't even need to look at everything else in this pack to know that I'm picking Pride Sovereign. Gets +1/+1 for each other cat you control, makes 2 cats. Abandoned Sarcophagus, you make... Oh, this is the, Cycling Liker. We don't have any cycling cards. I like this thing. It's like Yogg's Will, but for cycling cards. And it keeps going. It also looks like, I don't know, like a Transformer showed up. Bitterbow Sharpshooters is cool. I kind of want to get more deserts for my Sidewinder Naga / was that my... Okay, well, we're fine. Yeah, you get to keep the cards. Oh, Catcher's Avenger... Okay, that was close. If I disappear, then it's probably because I lost power. Avenger, Desert, Bitterbow Sharpshooters, which I also like all of them. That's our 3 picks. I kind of want Curve is actually a thing here. We have nothing on 2. Let's go ahead and pick up Avenger. Saving Grace, Chef of Dunes, Steadfast Sentinel, Ambuscade. Hi, Ambuscade number 2. Magmaroth. This is defeat. I think even of Enduring Hope or Bitterbow Sharpshooters are the ones I'd want. So that'd be good. I kind of like the Bitterbow Sharpshooters as something here. I don't have another... It's between 2 5-drops, so... Do I have any evasion right now? This is a jackal, not a cat. Maximum number of ambuscades you'd pick and draft? A lot. I like having an amulet. That's a pretty good thing to have, too. Not unreasonable to pick. There are the Sharpshooters. Active Heroism, Haven of Enduring Hope. Oh, I guess we got a bunch of things here. Active Heroism, huh? Untapped target creature gets +2/+2 and can block an additional creature. I like that. That's an untapped trick for my Pride Sovereign. Manolith isn't unpickable here either. Catcher's Avenger the next. Bitterbow Sharp. Oh, farm to market. Ooh, farm is fine. Like, I can play this card just on its front side. It's a Sandblast that doesn't fail. I think that's worth picking. More Camel. Actually, I'm gonna pick Beneath the Sands, I think, here. Sure. Spider. Again, we don't have sideboards, so there's no point picking up cards that are sideboard only. So, like, farm to market, I'm not casting the backside, but I don't care. Alright. Sure. Sure. Compulsory rest. Oh, Earth is just not splashable, is it? So this would just be heaven. Which is fine. That's like, kill all evasive creatures. Correct, Bolt. That is the line of play that makes me want the Act of Heroism. I think I'm just going to pick Compulsory Rest here. We aren't splashing Heaven and Earth. If that was like single red, I'd consider it, but... Neheb the Worthy. I'm not playing that, but I'm reading it. Forget what Neheb did. Minotaurs the first strike, +2/+7 Minotaurs. Combat damage, each player discards a card. Ooh, I like Weaver. Spidery Grasp? Spidery Grasp is pretty real. How many mummies do I have for Binding Mummy? Or do I just want a 2-drop? Might just want a 2-drop. I'm gonna go with the Grasp. Oh! Another Wrath. Sure. Yeah, okay. Compulsory Rest. Bitterblade Warrior. That's a good one. Fetid Pool is also just worth picking up. Do I want that or... Again, I want 2s. Like, another 2-drop would be nice. This is one that survives the Wrath I just picked up. But then there's Compulsory Rest, and that's just more removal. And then there's Fetid Pools I could just pick to, you know, play in constructed decks, which I'm... Quite honestly, that's close. Really? Sure. News Perspective is a pretty cool card. There's some combo decks that play it. They're not very great, but they exist. I don't think anything in here is worth playing. Impeccable Timing is worth playing. Vizier of Remedies, Stinging Shot, Hazard's Monument, Cultivator? Let's get some fixing going. All right. So the draft works by drafting against AI and then playing actual games against real opponents. Yes. Okay. Compulsory Rests are in. Impeccable Timing's in. Anointer's Priest is in. Sandblast is in. Dusk and Hour are in. Avenger's in. Steadfast Sentinel is in. I'm gonna play the damn Cultivators. Pride Sovereign is obviously in. I think Spidery Grasp is fine. Farm is good. That's good. Naga. Beneath the Sands is fixing. Like, play Kefnet? I like play Kefnet in a deck with a bunch of Wraths, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, the AI is not in blue very clearly. Yes. There's almost nobody must be in blue. So Kefnet can't attack unless or block unless you have 7 or more cards in hand. And then has pay 4, draw a card, and you can bounce a land. Again, the bouncing a land, trying to get up to enough lands to play it. So our fixing, we've got Beneath the Sands and 2 Oshara Cultivators. The Cultivators aren't very good, but they are fixing, which is why I'm playing them and picked them. A lot of non-creatures. Yeah, our deck is control, very much so. I wish I had a bit of recursion from the yard. I feel like that's a missing piece here. Oh, there's still more Sidewinder Nagas. Should probably be playing those. Let's take out... Hour of Revelation counts all non-land permanents. Not just yours. It's all of them. Oh, well, we do have recursion. We've got Dawn, which picks up Pride Sovereign. Perfect. That's exactly what I want to see. Spidery Grasp is the cut. Spidery Grasp is like trying to live the dream with Pride Sovereign. I like Overcome because we have token generation. I would not go to 16 lands with this deck. Anointer Priest? We've got 2 5s and a bunch of 4s. Enough 4s, at least. Let me actually change the layout so we can see it in this way. This is like... God, why can't I get rid of that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 creatures. I'm gonna cut out Anointer Priest because we actually know Anointer Priest again with Pride Sovereign's cool. 17, 23 and 17 is the if I was going to tell anybody like a generic what you'd want to play in Limited, as far as as far as like just at any event, 17 and 23 is what I would tell anybody. With specific formats or decks that might change, but it's very rare that I would go off of 17. 16 is a straight 2/5 of your deck as land, but you generally need a little bit more than that. So I'm gonna cut the dang Naga and just call it good. But yeah, I would generally offer 17 as advice. Alright, let's go ahead and go. I didn't even bother looking at our mana base. Well, that's a lie. I did. I just liked what it looked like. It was 8, 2, 6, and 1. Okay. I can probably do this. Priest. We need to draw green. We've got farm. Is our opponent going to be... Okay. So right now in our deck we have 7 green sources, 8 white sources, and 2 blue sources. That's what our deck looks like. Okay, blue-black, huh? That's real. We have our triple white for our Wrath. We are not heavy or green. Again, Ooh, this thing death touches. We'll let you trade with Anointer Priest. It even full trades, which is good for them. But I want that thing off the table. Willing to spend that. So we only have one desert, which is a little sad for the Sidewinder Naga. It makes this card a lot worse. Oh, they just have a lot of these Ruin Rats. Sure, if that's how you want to play it. I'm glad with that trade in there, because that means Steadfast Sentinel's still alive. We probably don't want to play lands past like 6 or 7 because of market. And we still have a removal piece and a good body. Vigilance Reach is really strong, the Bitter Bows. This is very good at like dealing with like their strong flyers. Riddle Form. Yeah, strong flyers like that. I guess they can turn this on whenever they prowess. Well, let's go ahead and see. They missed a land drop, too. Okay. Bitterbow blocks this fully, which is nice. And also, I love having farm to back all this up. Talkrop Skirmisher, sure. Ooh, alright. So I'm not going to play a land past this. Let's get in. I have vigilance on everything. One thing I found funky about this game is that it runs at a really, really odd resolution when I pulled it out of Windows mode. Let me pull up the resolution it's at. 1664 by 936 is the resolution it went to. Wow. They have so little, they're just going for that? I'm gonna compulsory rest your blocker. Because I have a 2-turn clock here. Like, this puts them on 6, and then they die next turn. Of course, unless they sack the compulsory rest. But then that'd be them tapping out. The idea here is that Ambuscade can kill anything they play to try to block. And if they kill Steadfast Sentinel, we get to recur it. That is flash, but they didn't flash it in, that's fine. For me, it jumps to a resolution that's larger than my monitor and doesn't change. That is quite annoying. Yeah, 1664 by, like, it's a very strange resolution. Anyway, that's killing our opponent, I suppose. They did not get past 3 lands, which was sad. Ooh, we're upping our little count there. Resign. Let's go. Ah, fighting ducks. How's Arya going, Kaz? I saw you were having a good time with that. Oh dear. I'm gonna keep this. This is a slow hand. We could get punished if our opponent's a quick deck. I like these, though. I like these cards a lot. Yeah, you're going... It's much like Eternal. It's the exact same style as Eternal, actually. 7 and 3. Oh, probably doing another Arya run in a minute. Alright, I would have a mind to join you after I'm done with this draft, if you'd be cool with that. Anywho, I am going to see what my opponent is doing here. Oh, okay. You want to jump in the call, Kaz? Like, I can pull you in if you want to join. I know we're looking at limited format of a set from a year ago, but, you know. We'll see how it goes. We have a very strange deck, in the sense that it's, splashing a third color has multiple Wrath of Gods. Alright. We play a land and pass, and then do this.
So that's that. That's me.
Yep, and then if I hit... Ooh, I hit a button to share the screen, and Discord looks like it's crashing?
Oh, Discord finally did something.
Oh god,
See you playing a land.
Okay, hold on. The frame rate on the game just tanked to...
Oh no! I ruined it.
Oh, it is tanked to nothing. You're getting obs.
Okay. I mean...
There we go.
Come on up. Puppy. Okay. Okay. Good girl. Good girl.
Okay. Anyway, our opponent's been playing on curve 3 power minions.
That's good. They, you know, we probably can't beat that. We should concede.
My deck has 2 Wrath of Gods! 2 of them!
Why would you put 2 Wraths in your deck? That seems like...
Well, you have to destroy the
just
creatures.
a formula for...
You destroy all creatures, and then you destroy all creatures the second time, and then, like, they don't see the second one coming.
No one expects the second sweeper. Yeah. But no, like I was saying a second ago in the chat, like getting to 7 wins in like a Magic limited format seems insane.
We pulled it off on the last one. I was stunned by that.
Well, congratulations, also, but like for real.
Agreed.
Like we're used to getting to 3 and be like, yeah, we took this one down. Yeah, we dominated. It's like that was 3 wins.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 3 match wins.
Yeah, we're playing games, not matches. So.
Okay. That makes it a little more like sane because like
you play with this draft deck for 10 hours.
Right? Or like seriously, that's the kind of thing that would make me want to like pick it up at a later date.
So I'm gonna see what our opponent's trick is. It's destroy target attacking or blocking creature. A trick that there was no way to stop them from getting to function.
Okay, like I'm willing to give a lot of latitude for the whole like this to that kind of mentality about the split cards. One, I had never seen farm before just this second. Farm to market, and what the fuck is it about farms that destroys attacking creatures? What does that have to do with anything?
Look, what happens is that the mummy who is at the market there also like murdered somebody on the farm.
So on the market, when he's at market, the mummy is selling the person that he murdered.
Yo, oh goodness, this is really powerful right now. So Gideon's intervention. Name a card. Opponents cannot cast spells with a chosen name. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to you or opponents you control by sources with that name. Well, I have 1 in my grave and 1 in play, so...
Yo, that's nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah, they...
Yikes. Well, I guess I'm still gonna make my... 4/4, it can still block, but...
Right? Yeah, like, it's like an 0/4. Right? Like, that works.
I attacked and nothing happened. Yeah, Eternalize is not cast, however...
I don't know, that's a lot of text. I can't read literally anything at this resolution, which is fine. I'm not familiar with these cards. I can barely make out stats. I'm gonna presume that we're doing poorly right this second.
Okay, well, our, let me see if I can, like, maybe do this. Did that help you at all?
Oh, that helped a little.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to read, but it's larger now.
You might be able to make out numbers to see, like, this is good, this is not good.
I'm more certain about the numbers that I see.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try and sandblast this thing for 5 damage.
So far tonight I have had a total of Quattros Equis, and that's like that's not enough Ekis. I think I could go for like Siete Ekis.
It's a lot of that. Okay, that
would be enough Ekis.
That's a lot of Ekis. So sooner or later, I will draw one of my like 5 blue sources and be able to play this god.
I thought you were playing like a 2-color deck.
Oh no. See, like the last one of these drafts, I was building black-white zombies, and about 4th or 5th pick, there was a Nicol Bolas in the pack, and I was like, oh, I could pick up this Nicol Bolas, but like there's literally this black-white zombie that's on plan. Let's pick that. And then I'm drafting against 7 AI players, so the Bolas tabled.
Oh shit!
Because like their like idea is I pick a color or two, and then I pick every card in those colors.
Right. Okay. Some refinement.
Yeah.
Waiting for that. Well, you know what? At least Magic is honest about how its fucking draft format works.
Ooh, the Gust Walker. So I just have a bunch of 4/4 walls that can't do anything. Yes.
Just think of them as 0/4 walls. Like honestly, like you don't have enchantment removal in here, do you?
No.
No. So they're 0/4 walls.
With vigilance.
Yes, your walls are very vigilant. Okay.
So I have Kefnit in play. Kefnit is a 5/5 that cannot attack or block unless I have 7 cards in hand. I have 1 currently. But it also has 4, blue and 3. Draw a card, return a land you control to your hand. Which I may only control 1 island, but I can bounce that island and then replay it. To get double blue here. Oh, excuse me?
That's kind of cute. It's the old Quirion Ranger trick.
Oh,
some kind of nonsense just happened.
Gain control of target artifact, creature, or enchantment. Lands you control don't untap. Uh-huh. Believe
For some
that is...
reason the dog only wants to drink my water. Like, she has water over there. It's fresh. But she wants my water. Which is rude, because now I have to get different water.
Dog water.
Then again, like, I frequently just sort of let this dog lick my face. So, maybe I can still drink this water. Might not be that bad.
I have been destroyed by the fact that they stole my 0/4 wall that was secretly a 4/4.
Oh no.
BB?
Okay. Are you okay? Okay. So why is if you don't mind my asking, why is the draft format on Cat?
This was so every choice that they make for this program is incorrect. I'm just gonna say that.
Okay, agreed. But please continue.
They wanted to wait a full week to do Dominaria because they wanted more data from MTGO drafts in order to craft their AI,
their AI,
their pick order.
Okay, that makes a certain amount of sense, right?
But the other thing is that they're having the draft format rotate every week to our Dominaria Ixalan, when, quite honestly, I couldn't care at all about non-Dominaria draft formats. I guess that's personal, but...
Right. That's baffling.
Yeah,
that seems like... That's too much. Like, honest to God, these formats are around forever when we do them, right? Like...
Yes.
It's like the format for several months. You have some stability. You get to talk to people about what's hot, what's moving. What are strategies for these formats? Changing every week? They may as well be changing every minute.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
You know what? I'm gonna get in for one.
Yeah.
Perfect.
crush in. Don't want to miss that 1 point advantage.
I got 2 in with this 1-3. I guess to elaborate on what I mean by every decision that is made with this. Ooh, oh dear. Menace put 2. Okay, so they put it on the 1/1, which became a 2/2 on death. And then whenever another zombie you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life. Oh, sure, I'll just sandblast that. That's fine.
Man, this format is making me realize just how many cards from Amonkhet I never saw. The market. Now there's like a 3-cost 5/4, like some kind of Hearthstone monster.
Yeah, but
What the hell?
yeah. Again, to elaborate, when I had a discussion with a friend on like Wednesday, and during which they said the sentence, "Well, it's a really good concept," but and then they went on talking about like whatever we were going on about. But I think the sentence just sums up a lot of the decisions with Arena, where it all seems pretty good in concept, but a lot of the choices they make as far as like things go don't feel that way. Anyway, I'm gonna blast this Plague Belcher, and it's gonna feel really good because I have 3 in, 3 out.
Excellent. Yeah, that's a real pity. I guess it's time for me to get more hardcore into Gwent. Go all in on that.
Return of Gwent.
The return of Gwent. That would be great. No, I played the... I don't know if you did this one, but I played the Brawliseum this week.
I have not done that.
Standard Brawliseum. It's good. It's a good testing ground for any of your decks. And if your deck is Cube Warlock or even or odd Paladin, then you can win.
Ha!
That's all I win against.
That... Yikes.
That's the Hearthstone format nowadays.
Yeah, but all that said, I still really enjoy playing Magic, so here I am playing Arena because, like, it lets me draft, which is what I want to be doing. Just give me a button that says I can draft, and I will do this basically at all times.
Man, I feel like I get to fool you into something at some point because of that. I'll just be like, okay, Sly and I doesn't want to do this, but if I tell him that it has a draft,
oh, definitely.
It's like, okay, bud. I know that the DMV sounds like a chore, but you can draft there.
It's like, oh.
All right, let's go. Let's knock this out.
Oh, that's really good. Like, I guess we can go down to the DMV. That's fine.
Yeah, why didn't they block your guy? That seems pretty straightforward, actually.
I think it's because of the mana I left up.
Okay.
I left up 3 different colors of, like, tricks. And maybe more importantly, you remember how in Eternal there's, like, the pause whenever you have an activation that tells that you have a trick?
Oh, yeah.
That,
yeah, the giveaway feature.
That, by default, exists within this program, but you can just go into the options and give yourself full control to turn it off. Unlike Eternal, where you can't do that. Right now, I have this Cultivator that has, sacrifice, search your library for a basic land, put it on the battlefield tapped, which means that I'm always holding...
Oh my god, you're constantly holding up the trick.
Yes.
That's preposterous. Like, that creature is more valuable in the program than it is in real life for that reason.
Slightly. Sly was only a Vikings fan because of the draft. Damn.
Oh, shit.
No.
Those are the deep cuts.
Oh, and now that thing is actually true. Which is maybe beautiful.
Man. No, there's some splash damage with this program from Hearthstone where, like, essentially holding up tricks is a meaningless thing. Like, you cannot take actions during your opponent's turn in Hearthstone, so, like, people coming from that and go to this, they're like, oh, what? So I can imagine getting ruined by, like, one combat trick and being completely paranoid about them forever.
Right.
Oh shit, Tennessee Titans? I thought that disbanded back in like 2004. I didn't think there were still Tennessee Titans. Okay, so they're finally doing the thing that I thought they should do before, but now they're going to get ruined.
Because I'm actually holding this.
That's kind of disgusting. Please tell me they have some kind of counter trap where like both of their guys get death. Nope. Nope. Okay. You just mind crushed them.
So also they have compulsory rest, which has like 2 sack this creature and gain 2 life. Same thing. They had that window open that made it look like they had a trick because they had the compulsory rest in play.
Huh.
Yeah, the reason I was on the offense is because the card they had in play, Unraveling Mummy, gives lifelink and death touch to attacking zombies, which means I want to
And then they play a dragon. Cool.
Yeah, but the final line of text on this card is at the beginning of your upkeep, tap Apocalypse Demon unless you sack another creature. So
Well,
they play
they're at 14. They bought themselves a turn.
Yep. Which we have 7 in play if we can actually get through everything.
That's not bad. Like, you know, you make the plays you have, right? They're at 2 cards in hand. We're at Forest in hand. For
I might actually use this Cultivator at the end of this turn to try to get, like, lands out of the deck. You know?
But then we get rid of our our onboard. What?
Wrath of God, huh? Good news. 2 of my creatures have, like, Eternalize, so... Oh, my own Wrath. It's literally the same card they just played. Cool.
Well, someone reckons someone else. So that's good.
So I'm just gonna make a 4/4 skeleton.
Glad we're on board with that. Skeleton.
It's pretty good.
Pretty amazing illustration.
Yeah,
this cobalt blue skeleton crushing someone with Nicole Bolas's horns.
Yep.
Hell yes.
Yeah, is wearing a cape, it looks like. I think that's like a red cape on the left side there.
Yeah, that's not even necessary at that point. You just, like, that's good enough.
Oh.
Why did that 5/5 only cost 3? That seems like...
Yeah, so this 5/5 gets -1/-1/-1 counter every time I cast a spell. And then whenever it hits a player, it goes back to 5/5.
Oh, I see. Well... That seems kind of strong, frankly.
A little bit. For 3? Yeah.
Not that it mattered. They have access to like 7 mana.
So I'm gonna kill their Dauntless Haven, make their Ahmed Eternal a 4/4, and then just block it with my 4/4. And then it also has, when it is blocked, defending player loses
the
3
afflict.
life. So.
The afflict thing.
Ooh. Farm to market.
We can both farm and market.
Which is kind of good. Like, if I draw lands now, I can, like, flashback Faithless Looting, which is what this card is on the backside.
So it's Rebuke to Faithless Looting?
Rebuke to Faithless Looting, yes. Which is just farm to market.
That's... Sure. That's an incredibly sardonic view of the market, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Also a sardonic view of the farm, if I'm being honest.
Ooh, do I want to play this?
Hooray, we drew a non-land.
I'm thinking about waiting to play this.
Okay, waiting until when?
My opponent plays one more card for me to wrath.
Can we take the beat down from their 2/5 and 2/3 in the meantime?
Yeah, with our 1/3.
Probably we can. So sure.
Yeah, let's wait for
I
one
don't know.
more.
They might decide that that beatdown is like sufficient. They'll be like, yeah, I'm beating him. I don't need to play this creature that I drew. Yeah, well.
Well, in that case, I will just play this. Fine.
Why do they keep inventing the Root Walla?
The best part about Frilled Sandwalla is this is Basking Root Walla without madness. Exactly. So
I hate that. I hate everything about that. Let's take this thing and make it worse. Never print it. No one will ever notice. I don't need it to have madness. I just...
I know.
It's offensive.
Madness was a keyword.
Asking Root Walla.
Madness was a keyword that was when you discarded this card, you could cast it. And the madness effect on Basking Root Walla, which is not Frilled Sandwalla, was 0, so you can just play it.
I want to say that Sandwalla is not a real thing. That sounds like they made it up.
It's like a Root Walla, but sand.
Yeah, like all of the hits are from Magic the Gathering, so yes, there's no such thing as a Sandwalla. They just made it up. To prove that it belonged in the desert, right?
Vizier of Deferment. When Vizier of Deferment enters the battlefield, you may exile target creature if it attacked or blocked this turn, returns to the battlefield at the end of turn. Okay. So it kind of like fogs an attacker.
Or murders a mummy.
Yeah, or murder. If I would have attacked with my Anointer Priest, I would have just gotten it, yeah.
The Sandwalla is enough. They cannot handle the Sandwalla. Do Wallas of any variety? Yes, Root Walla is a real animal.
What is...
Wait, why is that on the stack?
Why is this on the stack? What? Is that gonna happen every turn?
Wait, maybe I'm wrong. Have I been wrong about this for years?
What about Sandwallas?
No, about Root Walla.
What if Root Wallas aren't real?
Yeah, what if they aren't? Oh shit, I'm wrong. What?
Oh, they end stepped it, and then it happened at the end of the next turn. Okay, that's that's what happened.
What am I thinking of?
All right, 4 for 2. So that is enough for me to spend my wrath. More importantly, because I can play my 9th land and then play the Pride Sovereign immediately.
Chuckwallas.
Chuckwalla.
Chuckwallas are real.
So here's my other wrath, which doesn't work on this board. It actually kills factually nothing.
Dusk to Dawn.
Destroy all 3 or greater power creatures.
Yeah, yep. Destroy the big uns, resurrect the little ones.
Yep. So let's do that, and then we'll just go ahead and play Pride Sovereign and make cats. So we have a cat maker, and also every time this cat comes into play, we get a Catnoise.
That's the real reason to play Magic the Gathering, right?
Yeah, Catnoise. Catnoise is good. Because the big thing about Catnoise is it's like they recorded like 6 cat noises. So it's a different cat noise for every cat. So... And then Pride Sovereign gets +1/+1 for every cat in play, so...
He's very proud of his cats.
Yes.
Whom he sovereigns over or something. Aha! We farm your guy!
Mummy, we'll fight Mummy! And then I'm just gonna go to market.
Okay, so a quick question about Amonkhet. And this is kind of a lore question. I know that I'm not really into lore as a thing, but I'm willing to ask a lore question. Where do they get all the cotton or fabric for wrapping the mummies? Because like Amonkhet seems to be like all mummies, like top to bottom mummies. Everyone becomes a mummy. There are all like mummy will fight mummy kind of thing. That it makes sense, I guess, but like where do they get it? It's all sand. You can't make cloth from sand.
That's a very good question.
I want to know where they get the mummy wraps to make everyone mummies.
Can you just create mummy wraps from like magic? Like
is there like a cleric, like a you know the useless cleric spell that's like a 0 level spell that's like create water or whatever? What if there's like create mummy wrapping?
Well, they must have a lot of farms, and then that's where this ends up going. Yeah. Like,
but like, there's a reason that the first paper that we hear about was papyrus, right?
Yeah.
Because they didn't have good fabrics, so they had to like make whatever they could from. Okay. No, I don't accept that. I do not accept that Amonkhet is a Nile analog because everything is desert. If you go to actual Egypt and around the actual Nile, it's like, it's not all desert. You know, the way a kid envisions it, where it's like, they must be in sand and all sand. No, there's lots of stuff. There's better soil there and everything, but like, every Amonkhet land is a desert. Every picture depicts a desert. It's barren. It's nothing. There's no... Where did they get the mummies? They could not possibly get mummy wraps from anywhere.
The plot stuff around Amonkhet is that... the disposal mummy. Amonkhet is a city inside a bubble. And the bubble is like...
The bubble is all cotton plantations. with their sand cotton. Wait, that's actual lore? It's really a bubble? I thought Slimeman was messing with me.
No, the bubble is called like the I know, right? The bubble is called like the...
Wow, way to diminish way to diminish the accomplishments of one of the most prolific civilizations of like antiquity, right? Like, they couldn't possibly have done it. There was like a bubble.
Oh, I really want my opponent to make this block.
Is there a bubble pact? Like, does someone, like with the guild pact, except...
Oh! I forgot this card existed. Exile target creature that was...
Time to reflect.
That was blocked or was blocked by a zombie.
I remember getting crushed by that card.
Yeah, alright. Also, my Wrath is not as great here because my opponent has a monument that is whenever they cast a creature spell, make a 1/1 Vigilance Soldier token. And 1/1 Vigilance Soldier tokens... Yeah, they don't die to dusk, unless something weird happens.
So what we really need is for our opponent to have some kind of, like...
So why does the plane exist in a bubble? Nicol Bolas came to this plane, killed everybody over the age of 5 years old on it, and then remade it in his image and put everybody inside this bubble and told them all, outside the bubble is death, don't go there. I'm sort of, like, skimming over things.
This is why I do not, like, innately trust any sentence that begins with nickel bolas.
Oh, the city was in the bubble before Bolas. Oh, okay.
Uncommonly straight shooting for bolas. Okay, situations. Sorry. I've been copiously distracting the audience with my yelling.
Bubble chat.
It is bubble chat.
My opponent has missed doing anything for like 3 turns here, which makes me think I need to like push at them in some way.
Could be waiting for color, right?
Yeah, they could be off color. So I'm gonna like press this Steadfast Sentinel in, use the Sand Blast to just don't tap my mana that way. The auto tapping on this is interesting in that it's somehow worse than every other Magic game I've played. It will save all of your...
We're gonna reinvent the wheel, guys.
It will save all of your colorless sources for last. That one is the one that actually gets me. Well, like if you have a... Oh no! Sandblast meets Sandblast! Sure. Sand will fight sand this day. That's okay, because mine comes back from the grave. As a 4/4 with Vigilance. Auto-tapping is scary.
That's quite a trick for a Sandblast. Oh, you mean the creature.
Yeah, the creature.
Sorry, I thought you were implying that Sandblast came back from the grave somehow. It's like, what?
Benek, that is not the rule. It does not save colorless that can do something else for last. It saves colorless for last. When I play mono red, there's this card in the deck that has Sunscorched Desert. It comes into play and deals 1 damage to your opponent, and then it's just a colorless source. But it will save that colorless source for last every single time. No matter what.
Like, because of Return of the Eldrazi.
Yes, of
colorless
course.
Is now like the most precious color, right? It's the least available color.
Oh my god, more sand.
They ate 2 Sandblasts. I guess now we know why our opponent has been
doing nothing. Is just because
hands, right? They were waiting for our creatures to get into combat. That's 6 cards in hand, 6 more Sandblasts.
Right. Oh, there we go. Swamp. Imagine that the Planeswalker Super Friends attempted to take down Nicol Bolas. Yeah, they all fought Nicol Bolas and then lost real handily. Was effectively the what happened there. I want to draw farm.
I feel like that's a good sentence to say if we're playing another game. Like if we're playing Carcassonne.
Ooh, yeah.
One of those, like, competitive multiplayer things where there's no fighting, where you just, like, see who can build the most efficiently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carcassonne or, is it, Agricola? That's the one that I... Well... Really wanted this card to target.
So what, like, creatures target player controls get bigger, and then then you wrap them, yeah.
Yeah. Because, like... Gonna pass here.
Yeah, like, okay, well, we've drawn a lot of lands, but also it turns out the cards we have that are not lands are also not good in the situation that we are in.
Right, I want my opponent to play a couple more things to kill. Like, I want them to land another Carrion Screecher style thing so that I can dusk. That's why I didn't play Compulsory Rest. I didn't want to pacify something that's gonna die to my, Yes, a Carrion Screecher-like thing. Yes, exactly that. And also, our opponent just makes infinite 1/1s, which is a bit of a problem.
That's crazy. How does that thing exist? I'll try to look up the card.
Oh, the Oketra's Monument? It's part of a cycle.
Yeah, Oketra's Monument. That's incredible.
Yeah, they all reduce the casting cost of a color of creature, and then whenever any creature is played, they do a thing. Oketra's makes a token. Bantu's the black one, I think, is drain a life for 1, etc. Oh, shit.
Like, I think the crazy part about that is they reduced the cost of color things, and then... But they all, like, if you cast a creature, they all do something, you know?
Zombies you control get +2/+1. Okay.
Yeesh.
Well, they... Okay, I'm at 2. So I need to draw my actual Wrath. None of these cards are my actual Wrath. Let us move on. We only need one more, we are on one more loss, or I think 4 more wins? Or 5 more wins. 5 more wins. So every game could be our final game.
You're right.
Ah, fighting against that which was taken.
I'm glad they changed the portrait thing. I was tired of every fight being like Minotaur versus whoever that was. And now it's Joyer, so maybe that's better.
I'm gonna keep this one because that has the cat.
He's pretty powerful. Hoping there's no unconditional spot removal in this set.
Yeah, there's not a ton, and it's expensive in this one. Like rather than. Oh, also, whenever I make a creature token, I gain life.
Hey. Wait, specifically creature token?
Yeah, whenever a creature token
like,
comes into play.
Okay, playing with Embalm and Eternalize. I see that.
So
yeah, we finally drew that farm that we wanted last game.
Yeah, they could have like Ambuscade, which is one-sided fight. Oh, they're going and grabbing another color. I see. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this.
Oh, I didn't realize that exerted him.
Yeah, it is exert for it. Oh! At 2. So we have cat fight, but my cat is on first.
Uh-huh. I don't suppose that pacifism of yours covers activated abilities.
There is one in the set that does that. It is not the one in my hand. There is an arrest.
Tricky.
I guess we'll just have to hope they get into combat. Like, what if they leave their Pride Sovereign back? No, okay. They're just... Meow.
Cat will fight cat.
Yep. And also, our opponent is Tribal Cat.
Shit, they have cat advantage.
Shit.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
How can we defeat an opponent with cat advantage on us?
I don't know.
So is Buddy Boy's ability activate as a sorcery or just sort
Instant
of whenever?
speed.
Oh man.
I don't want to get it involved in combat because there's a lot of white removal, as you can see in my hand, that revolves around that fact. So Also, if this initiate's companion deals combat damage, it untaps target creature. So
shit.
So that can't happen. It also won't, but it also can't.
Well, we're gaining life from the tokens. That's pretty cool.
I'm gonna go grab our blue. Don't know if I'm actually gonna cast Kefnet right now, but...
So, yeah, what's Kefnet's activation condition?
So 7 or more cards in hand to attack or block, and 4, draw a card, bounce a land.
Oh, interesting.
So
he wants you to be wise.
Yeah.
Like, having 7 cards or more in hand is considered wisdom in Magic the Gathering.
I think I'm going to
According
wait.
to Saviors of Kamigawa.
Yes. Or Gerard's wisdom from
Weatherlight.
Yeah, literally.
Taking us way back.
But that's where wisdom comes from as the idea is.
Oh my god, I didn't even think of that.
Oh,
Gerard's wisdom?
Decision paralysis. Frost breath. Okay. God. This is getting a little, there's too many cats, too many everywhere. So their Pride Sovereign is bigger than my Pride Sovereign, but I have kill spells. Also, we all have chump blockers, so... End of the day...
So it looks like your opponent is cycling serpents.
Yeah, they are 5/5
hexproof
for 7. Which I guess they're cycling because they're looking for...
It's pretty baller, frankly.
Yeah. Okay. Wonder if our opponent has an overrun, because we do.
Shit. Catalanche.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and play Kefnet. Do they have a counterspell? They could have, like, Essence Scatter. That's fair.
Well...
They could have exact card I said. This is dumb. Like, when do I overrun? How many cards do I have in deck? 24, 21. They can mill 12? Okay. I think at some point I'm just gonna overrun. Wonder if they have an overrun. Probably. Oh, a flyer. Sure. God, nothing is happening.
Yep.
I'm really sad about Kefnet getting countered.
Yeah, we need to somehow fool their guy into getting into combat.
Yeah.
I don't know how we could do that.
I should hold this forest now, because I do have market. We take 2 damage turn from that, like... Yeah, that flyer attacks us for 3, but, like, we heal off Anointer Priest, and sooner or later I'm just gonna gain, like, 1 billion health. Two cards left in hand.
Right, to a turn in the sense of 3 them 3 for damage, and then heal 2. So over 2 turns you've taken 4.
They've got to have an overrun too, right? Like, that's gotta be one of the cards they have access to.
Well, I mean, what if the cat is the only thing that they have that makes a big army, so they wouldn't even want overruns?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, there's no reason to build around your one rare in your deck unless you have like a bunch of card drawer selection or something. But you're right. Like they have the color for having the overrun.
Yeah, they are green, so they could also have it.
Well, okay, sure, yes, they could overrun an attack all, including their Pride Sovereign, and we could farm it and then take an ever-loving beatdown from the rest of their overrun creatures.
Yeah. I'm not gonna compulsory rest their flyer because their flyer has embalm. So if I compulsory rest it, they sack it, and then they put it back into play. So it doesn't do anything.
Wait, the cats have lifelink?
Yeah, the cats have lifelink.
What?
That's what.
Oh, that's disgusting.
That's what makes this harder. I'm gonna go for it next round. Attacking with the Pride Sovereign.
Right, like their cat is tapped, yours isn't, kind of thing.
Okay, Flash Flyer.
Awkward.
Yeah, the reason is their cat is tapped. Pretty sure we'd have lethal if they don't have tricks. They've been holding 2 cards for literally the entire game with stops up. So, to me, that says they certainly have tricks. Okay, what are they playing here? A Naga Sidewinder, which has the trample. Alright. Ooh, Ambuscade. Okay. I could fight down their cat. Alright, I'm gonna go for the overrun here. And this is gonna tap all my lands incorrectly, so I'm gonna manually tap it. Alright.
Oh my god, if fight worked like it did in Eternal, Ambuscade is ridiculous. Oh, by the way, yeah, my god,
Trample.
fights this 1 health thing, and tramples over to you. There's prepare to fight. Yikes. The oldie lifelink.
Okay, sorcery on the fight. I do have Ambuscade to just kill that Sidewinder, or even like farm to kill that Sidewinder.
Okay. Either of those would prevent it from lifelinking, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that seems fine.
So I'm fine letting that resolve. The cool thing here is that they aren't going to be able to crunch back because that 12/12 Pride Sovereign is going to get very, very... Oh god, this is going to look like... Somebody compared this to a conspiracy chart.
It's got pins and lines all over it.
Yeah.
It's all interconnected. I can prove it.
Yeah, wait a minute. Why didn't they prepare their big cat?
Untap target creature? Yeah, that seems suspect.
I mean, I would have.
They didn't know.
I would have killed it with farm then. That's fine, but. Oh, thank you for the sub, Tungsten. All right. So, oh god, a Hearthstone timer has appeared. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Do you have a timeout? You might be able to like use it.
Okay, so I need to kill off. No, seriously, where is it? This one?
That says trample lifelink on it. I presume that's the one that they targeted.
Okay. Dead. And then combat resolves. Let's just... Alright, hands in the air. Just, you know, lean back a little bit.
You know, let the computer do its job here.
Yeah. They are casting something. 2 blue... Oh, mill 4. So they have this thing in play that lets them mill 4 every turn. Sooner or later... Like, that's why I had to pull the trigger here.
Indeed.
I think we have them dead.
Uh-huh.
Alright, let's find out.
Then a bunch of shit happens. Victory!
Oh my god! That's beautiful!
I love how immediate the victory screen is in this game. Like, I cannot get enough of that.
Bam, 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 it's over!
Yeah. It's gone. Like, there's no, like, in Hearthstone, there's this gradual, like, your player avatar explodes, and then the thing pops up and it says defeat, and there's this like gradual roll. No, this is like, boom, splash screen, victory, you're done.
Yeah, the math there was, as long as they didn't have a trick, we were good. Ooh.
You know what I really dislike about the name Farm? For an instant? To me, farm says land. It should be a land. Like, if I see farm on something, I presume the type should be land.
Maybe, honestly, I think farm is a kill spell because of the connection to, like, swords to plowshares.
Swords to plowshares, yeah, right.
Alright, we don't have third land at the Mo. We do have a lot of removal. Oh, sweet. This Vitalist taps for mana. Market is draw 2, discard 2. Is flashback Faithless Looting. Which means late game, I can use it to cycle lands. Oh, goodness. My opponent is going very deep on the ramp. Which I guess is good, because we have, like, 3 removal spells that deal with very large creatures easily.
Right, so they spent all this effort to ramp into something big that we then just knock out with a card?
Yeah. Like, they're exerting the...
Oh, wait. I'm thinking... No. The thing that I was thinking is from... What's it called? Pirate block. Carcassonne. What the hell is the other... The pirate vampire block?
Ixalan?
Magic. Ixalan. There's some kind of, like, ridiculous murder monster in that has, like, can't be countered... trample hexproof.
Yeah, the Carnage Tyrant.
So Carnage Tyrant. If they ramp it to Carnage Tyrant, then our plan to remove it with a spell is bad. But this is the wrong set for that.
Even there, my Wrath of God still does that. So...
Haha! See, I'm not totally out of date on Magic the Gathering.
So I want my opponent to play one more thing that dies to my wrath. Six mana, 5 cards in hand, and I passed. Like, I've got nothing. Don't worry about it. My hand's all blanks. It's weird.
Yep. Waiting on the 4th color. That's us.
Yeah, after I
I will be damned. I did not think for a second that they were going to play another creature.
Right, like, this is just asking for me to just go, like... Blasters! Like, 3 for 1. Feeling really good about that. And, like,
Okay, pass to you.
Go. I'm gonna get them to burn a pump spell here.
How impeccable is our timing? Not impeccable enough.
No, not impeccable enough. Okay,
This is where we slam our Hexplate Golem. And then, yeah, you can't attack into that.
a 2/3 is like a Hexplate Golem. Right?
In that it has more toughness than power.
Yes.
They share that property.
Okay, good. We found one property that they share. Excellent. Oh, hey! Literal giant spider.
Nowadays, I get annoyed anytime I see that coming out of Magic the Gathering because of what I knew happened to poor fucking giant spider.
Yeah.
For the sake of, like, green fake Sarah Angel. Like, no one liked that card, and it has never been printed again. Actually, it might have been. What am I thinking about?
I don't actually know if it has. I think that 4/4 with reach and vigilance. Well, there was that card in this set. It was just not a spider. The Bitterblade Warriors that's in our deck is that card.
Ha!
Siege Spider, maybe?
Sentinel Spider.
Sentinel Spider, okay.
Oh my god, never reprinted.
Yeah.
Put in Eternal Masters after its appearance in M15, the thing that killed Giant Spider.
Well,
Ending Giant Spider's reign of being the last card to be printed in every single core set.
So I'm going to double block here. And if they go for a trick, you know, some sort of pump spell to win this. Because right now I just killed a creature for free. But if they go for a pump spell, I have farm. Oh. They also have farm.
They do. That's still just a 1-for-1 on their part, right?
Yeah. They can play the market thing off of their, like, tap for any color. Do I still want to kill the spider?
Are you going to have stuff to do with your mana next turn?
I'm going to be cycling this card.
Okay.
I think I'm going to do it.
Okay. We both farm. Everyone farms.
Farm.
No one attacks. Everyone farms.
Farm.
Okay, take us back to Carcassonne. Everybody farm.
Now everybody goes to the market.
Go home and be a family man. Market is worth a victory point, I think.
It looks like they were going to market. Yep. Heading out to the market. Flashback, faithless looting.
Market for death.
Oh, and the best outcome, discard 2 lands. You know what? I'm just gonna... Cycle. Market. Sure is a lot of lands.
We're great at drawing lands.
It's good. Okay, they also are going to cycle lands. That's good. And I still have 6 mana if they want to play a big. Oh, just a Naga. I beat that with Spidery Grasp. That's cool. So I'm going to attack with a Sentinel and hope that they trade. Specifically because the Steadfast Sentinel on the rebuy is a 4/4. Which would be kind of nice to get going.
This is, again, pretty free just because of the vigilance. Like, otherwise we would be taking kind of a gigantic beatdown on the back end. Again, yes, we have Spidery Grasp, so any creature that attacks and taps would, like, untap. But, you know, they don't necessarily know that. So it's even better that our creature has vigilance, so it doesn't telegraph Spidery Grasp as much.
Yeah. And they got their Naga. Okay, I think they're probably just going to go wide around me, which is...
Wait, the Daga is... What is that card? Just a 3-cost 3/3?
No text.
Alright. Sure. Courser? Some kind of Courser?
Nissian?
Nessian Courser.
Okay.
That's a thing that they decided.
I want them to block with the Naga. No, they're not. I think they might have me here. Oh no! Yeah, I can play Kefnet, but that's not going to be enough to keep the fire off my back.
Defeat!
Defeated!
It happened so quickly.
Oh, and we got our quest for the day. 3 and 3. The average draft. Let us see what our pack contains.
An any card!
An
That's
any
the best
card.
thing!
It could be literally anything, including
It's-
not the rare I opened.
That's the weirdest thing about opening packs of Magic Arena.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the best thing you could possibly get is something that doesn't have any text on it. It looks like nothing. And you're like, oh, yay, exciting, a blank piece of paper. Printer paper, just what I wanted.
Give me the anything. It could be anything.
It could be anything. So it's hard to actually get excited about that, even though it is literally, technically, the best thing you could possibly
Yep. Right, because I can go turn that into like a dual land for a deck I was building or something, you know?
I'm pretty sure you can turn it into a card from any set.
Yes, that as well.
Right? So it's like, oh, we got an Ixalan card in our Hour of Devastation pack.
God.
Cool.
And they don't have those in, They don't have those in draft packs, obviously.
Right.
That would be silly.
Oh my god. Yeah, let me draft all these wild cards and then build whatever deck I fucking want.
Alright. But no, I think that is actually where I'm going to end for today. That is enough. Mostly because I'm honestly not... I want to save up the rest of the, like, gold / jewel / whatever for Dominaria drafts next week. Because I feel those will be more interesting.
Draft a bunch of legends.
Yes.
And then never have anything that synergizes with them, but they still work as their legends.
So yeah. Anyway, thank you for joining, Kaz. Thank you for jumping on in on this one.
Yep. Glad I could hop in.
Yep, and thank you everybody else for joining. If you want to catch more of this, more cards, more whatever I end up doing, you can always follow, catch things like that. Subscribe for the cool skull emote. I think that'll be all. So thank you for joining. Have a good night, everybody.
My pleasure. You still gonna be awake, mate?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I will be. Are you planning on doing some more audio?
Yeah, let's do more art.
Let's do it.
Send them over to me.
Will do.
I'll set up in a couple minutes.
All right. See you there.